Good morning. Ooh. Okay, I'm jumping on here early every day because that's just how it fits my schedule. And I have my little fan on to keep me warm because I just can't think straight when it's cold. All right, so yesterday you were thrown in for a little bit of a surprise, a jump of 3 minutes in our meditation for intuition with a 4-stroke breath. And I mentioned at the end that it was day 23, and 5 is usually for a little bit of a rocky situations. So hopefully that wasn't it didn't cause too much agitation, like the little kids in the car. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? This is so long. So today is day 24, which is a number 6, a number for balance, harmony. So if you think about it as what is that children's ride, like a seesaw? We tipped the scale one way yesterday, and now we're gonna kind of come back into a more of a balance. Again, this is another stage that we're entering. So we had the honeymoon phase, we had the resistance and bargaining, kind of where the benefits, I'm not feeling anything, or if you're not, or if you are. And so something happens when we reach the peak of a halfway point. And we're approaching that time where it's becoming, of course, it will be very different for everyone. But generally, there is still a little bit of a little push, and we're in that phase of a little more push. There'll be another stage when we get to like day 30, 31, and after day 33, that will be another phase that is not going to be as intense in terms of putting the effort in, but it will be hopefully more free-flowing. So that's all I wanted to share with you today. So we are at our target times, 16 minutes for the 4-stroke breath. This is this one. That is the prescribed time for that meditation. So we're on target, and we'll continue doing that for 16 minutes. I know for some of you it's a lot, especially if you're beginners. If you're a seasoned meditator, that's great. In between meditations or during meditations, if you have any discomfort with your legs, please feel free to adjust your body so you're sitting comfortably. You could also do these meditations sitting in a chair. I just ask that you have your feet flat on the floor so you're grounding into your body. Okay, so here we go. Tuning in with Adi Mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo. I bow to that infinite divine wisdom teacher within. I'm bringing the hands in front of the heart center. I'm beginning to notice the breath. Extending through the spine, shoulders release back and down. Let's inhale deeply together and exhale. Let's inhale to tune in. Om Namo Om Namo Gurudeva Namo. Om Namo Gurudeva Namo. Okay, a little pause. I'm gonna grab a box of tissues. So it just feels like my nose always starts running when it's cold. And with all the breathing that we're doing, I keep wiping my nose on my scarf, and I'm washing my scarf so it's not here. All right, so first meditation, blessing yourself. And that is again 8 strokes in, 8 strokes out, suspending the breath for 16 strokes, 2 inhales per second. So, and mentally chanting Sa Ta Na Ma, Sa Ta Na Ma. So it's and then holding the breath out. So making sure that when you're exhaling is you're pushing all the breath out, and then keeping the diaphragm and your chest, your lungs steady, like frozen, without taking any air in. Bring your attention to your abdominal muscles, relaxing the belly when you're inhaling, and then pulling the belly button in when you're exhaling. Your eyelids are lowered down. You're letting a little bit of light through. So let's take a deep inhale and exhale, sitting in a good yogic posture. Tuck the chin in and inhale, come into the pose. Exhale, press the shoulders down and begin. Deeply inhale, stretch the arms up. Lean back, tilt your head gently back, palms stretching to the ceiling. Exhale. 2 more times. Remember to lift the root lock. Just relax into your space. And when you're ready, inhale deeply. Exhale. Okay, you could stretch your legs out for a minute. I wanted to invite you to observe where blessings come into your life. It came to me before we started this meditation is that in the beginning I said, if you cannot bless yourself, nobody can. There's kind of truth to it. I really believe in empowerment and sovereignty and not relying on anybody like for, like initiation and things like that. Certainly there's some practices where it might be necessary, but for me it's like I like to own my own health. Like I see a certain doctor, but I'll question and I'll experiment on myself. So when we bless ourselves, what I was inviting you to do is just start observing in your day where or how those blessings are coming to you from others, because when you do it to yourself, then you also receive it from others. Just to give you an example, yesterday was not the first time, but my son came from school and he was just feeling really grateful for having me and my husband as his parents. And he said, I really listen to our friends talk about their parents. And I say to myself, gee, I'm so glad my parents are normal. So whatever that means. But it was like reflecting on it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I really was worried. I didn't want to be that parent that my children would be embarrassed of or weren't happy. I grew up with very strict parents myself, and it took many years after I moved out and got married to really, appreciate and love my parents the way I do now on my terms. So that was a blessing. My youngest son comes out and spends time with me, hugging and talking, and that's also very good because a lot of the teenagers now are just cooped up in their room playing games. So to me, those little moments of connection are a true blessing. It's true blessing. So setting up for our second meditation, I'm gonna, in advance, wipe my nose. The mudra is for expansion, right? We're extending the Jupiter finger, expansion and wisdom up, thumbs across, and stay present and sensitive to your palms. Keep applying a little bit of pressure, and then keep your shoulders down. This one is inhaling through the O-shaped mouth. 1 inhale per second, and then exhaling in 1 second through the nose. Use your navel to really push that breath out. So buckle up. It's a 16-minute ride. There's no secrets now, no surprises. Again, like I mentioned earlier, if you need to adjust your posture, get comfortable, extend one leg out, definitely please take care of your body. So here we go. Deep inhale. Exhale. Let's begin. remember to help you count with the mantra Sa Ta Na Ma. deeper inhale, stretch your arms out to the side, palms facing up. Exhale, extend through the spine, extend through the arms, lift the root lock. Last time, spread the fingers wide, extend fully. Relax your hands. Now take a deep inhale and exhale. This is it. So these meditations combined bring you to about 27 minutes of meditating plus to tune in. So you're not too far away from 31 minutes meditating, which is not a beginner level. A beginner level is about 11 minutes. So you are now intermediate level. So this is the time to just not resist. Surrender to the practice and let it teach you, let it show you the way. Meditating like this will change your relationship with time. And for me personally, meditating for 62 minutes or 2.5 hours, which I know seems like, oh my God, it's crazy. But those are the ones that really change your relationship with time. So you're able to do these shorter ones, meditation, with much more ease. It doesn't feel like it's a strenuous work. Again, these challenges and these practices that I'm sharing with you, I'm doing it as well. I'm not just sitting here and coaching you to do it. I'm doing it with you. I'm seeking to, understand life's mysteries, my own mystery, just like you. And this is to empower you to establish a daily practice that will help you in your day-to-day, that will allow you to stay in your center, to know who you are, to know what your purpose is. It's to empower you to give yourself the time that is necessary for us to kind of withstand the pressures of these times. So I hope you find these practices helpful. If you'd like to go deeper, I offer classes online or in person. So just reach out. I will post a link to my YouTube channel in case you're wanting to, in the future, do some other challenges that I've done in the past. So now let's seal our practice, taking a breath of gratitude, hands in prayer mudra. Sealing the practice with Sat Nam. Inhale. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. I do need to let you know that tomorrow and Sunday, next 2 days, I have training, and Sunday I also have sadhana. So it's a really packed weekend for me. Which means this practice will be done really early if I could get my butt out of bed. Otherwise it will be really late. So I prefer to do it early rather than late. So apologies for the inconvenience that might cause, but at least when you're up, the video will be there and it is live for you whenever you're watching it. Sat Nam, have a blessed day.